Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? Happy Turkey Day to you. It's your boy, Coach Lee. Not too crunk today. People downstairs still asleep. But hey, man, we're back at it like we're mad at it as always. Special edition of the Parlay Perspective. We appreciate you hanging out with your boys as always. But let's get back at it like we're mad at it. Let's do this as always. We got a 2-man crew today. Might have some special guests, might not, but we still gonna do our damn thing. But let's get it doing, man. Right off the bat, gotta bring my man in here. I don't know if he's cooking or pimping, one of the two. But let's get him up in here, man. My man, Meta Why.
Whoa, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, I should say, man. It's unusual for us to be here on a Thursday morning, but we're going to rock it out anyway, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours, Coach. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody and their families. And get through safe, man. Don't clog the toilets. I'm not cooking today. I did all my cooking Tuesday. Shout out to the Western House Boys and Girls Club. Fabulous Thanksgiving dinner. I was able to, put in a few dishes over there, chef it up. So my cooking is complete. I'm gonna probably go see somebody's house or two, have some good eats. But I've been eating too much, man. I'm probably gonna stay away.
Okay, man. Look like we got somebody to just jump backstage. So he blesses us with his grace. It might be brief, but he here with us for the moment. Let's get him up in here, man. My man, Chili Will.
What up?
My man over here driving the Escalade over here. Escalade.
How y'all doing, man?
What's going on with you, man? Good morning.
Happy Turkey Day, everybody.
Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. You know what I'm saying? Indeed, man. Appreciate y'all coming on, man. Thursday, like you said, we don't usually be on Thursdays, but maybe something that we make a holiday festivity. See we rock it out, man. Parlay Perspective, as you know, bunch of topics from around the sports world, man, that we sit, itch, and talk about. You know what I'm saying? As we go around the horn this morning, happy Thanksgiving, Maurice. Definitely. As we go around the horn this morning, man, give your intakes as well, man. Like, share, subscribe. STWF-TV. Join our fabulous group, Sports Talk with Friends, on Facebook.
Absolutely. Well, man, what's on the menu today, man?
Yeah, what we talk about?
What we talk about today? First off, Miss Big, I want to shout out.
Hold on. I'm talking about food-wise.
Oh, the food-wise. Me, I don't know. It's a random order. Whatever people's making, it better be good. Just letting everybody know. If I can pop up at your crib today, it better be something good.
Yeah, boy.
I forgot the pie. You forgot your pie.
Somebody about to have to go to Stop and Shop.
Hey, y'all know what that means? That just means I got a whole pie when I get back to the crib.
That too. Real talk.
That's why he ain't putting
it. Nope. More pie for Will.
So what you got for the shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Coach's Dallas Mavericks yesterday, man, making my Lakers, going to Thanksgiving, man, on a losing skid. Shout out to me, young boy. Shout out to my man Kyrie hitting the game-winning shot against my Lakers. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to the Celtics too for mauling up in the Bucks.
Hey, didn't y'all just get on? How we doing shout outs already?
I had to give him a shout out in the morning, man. Early morning shout out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna give it at the end. I wanted to make him feel happy right now. Because I ain't giving him no shout out at the end about it.
I can dig it.
Do it while I'm happy.
We'll take it how we can get it. So real quick, man. So I saw, we were sharing ideas and stuff through the night about what we gonna chop it up about today. So, one of the ones I saw, I believe it was a topic, but I was still intrigued about it. But we got a big movie coming out December the 22nd, The Iron Claw. Looking at the inside of the Von Erich family. Great cast, by the way. Starring Zac Efron.
Yeah.
So, what are y'all expectations about this movie?
Expectations about this movie is if wrestling fans could speak here one time, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's gonna go catch the movie based on the cast, and that's L2, this got to hit out the ballpark. You don't really get wrestling movies like this in the movie theaters. You don't really get this. Von Erich's a prestige family. This game, just got to knock it out the park. You'll get your reviews, you'll get your why wasn't this in here and all this and that. Overall, the movie got to hit the park, man. And the fact that they do have a wrestler portraying one of these roles in here, current AEW champion MJF, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, a guy that entertain-wise, can spark the crowd up. He's great on the mic. Want to see how he is as an actor, man, playing Lance Van Erich. It's gonna be dope.
All right, Coach, do me a favor right quick.
Yes, sir.
Google A24.
A24?
Yeah, and while you're Googling that, I'm going to say this. First of all, the cast of that movie looks outrageous. Zac Efron looks like we already know he's in shape, so he's going to fit the role, but they really made him look like him. Like he looked just like him. Also, the real important one is the guy playing Kerry is Lip from Home, Shameless.
Yep.
And that kid can act his ass off, and he looks the part when I saw the in the trailer. So I look forward to this cast. It's going to be crazy, but also the real more important thing, the reason why I said look up A24 is because they're like really great at developing like serious good movies. So if you could I should show you if you Google A24 what movies they're responsible for that a lot of us probably have been watching.
Okay. Let's see.
I would do this on my own, but clearly I'm on the road. On the road again.
So I'm looking them up. I see they're a film company, correct?
Right.
Yep. They got movies like
movies that they're responsible.
Moonlight,
Gems,
Itinerary, Lady Bird, Everything Everywhere at Once.
Lady Bird is crazy.
Spring
Uncut
Breakers.
Gems. You got the Lighthouse here.
Uncut Gems is, yep. Remember that Uncut Gems was with Adam Sandler and KG was in that joint.
Mm-hmm. They got a bunch of movies over here. Damn. Never had one.
Yeah, and
Enemy,
almost all the movies are bangers too.
Green Room.
So they're a company like, what was it?
Green Room.
Oh yeah. So basically, that company is like an indie company where they're not like they're big now, but they weren't originally huge, and they do the type of things that go to like Sundance, and everybody knows Sundance. Sundance is where you get all like the indie underground type shit that ends up being really good because they don't have a big budget, but they have that. Because of that, they got to make up for it in story. So A24 is doing this movie, which means it's gonna be really good.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Shout out to you on that. Shout out to you on that, Will, man. Great Bob, man. You know what I'm saying? Our movie sports, man. Will in the building, man. Let us know, man. This movie may be a hit. I'm hoping this is, man. This from the wrestler's perspective, man. It's like I said, man, prestige family. Coach knows a lot about the family. You know what I'm saying? The origin, where they was based out of, born at. And it's dope. Shout out. Happy Turkey Day, Marie, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know we'll make you a Turkey Day one day. Texas overcome the Cowboys and play on Thanksgiving. That would be dope, man. But for today, Marie, enjoy the Cowboys, enjoy the gravy, turkey, whatever you're making. Whatever coach is chefing up. And
I like how the league gave y'all a cupcake on Thanksgiving. Make sure y'all get that win.
Did they give everybody a cupcake?
What's crazy and what I'm looking forward to, in particular to the movie is my younger sister. She texted us maybe like a week or two ago. She already put it in there. This is where we're going Christmas night to go watch this movie as a family.
Let's go.
So she's pumped about it. Von Erichs are huge in North Texas, man. You know, and then if you grew up around here, then you're very familiar with the Von Erichs. Will, why are you wearing that knowing you're not cooking anything?
You made it. Hey, you must have missed out. I've been cooking all week, brother, man. And from the looks of that, it doesn't look like you're doing any cooking either, typing on the screen. But nah, in reality, man, I've cooked enough this week, man. I'm going to house. I'm from the hood. I got this apron on because my cowboy's about to cook it up today for me. Because while I ain't cooking, my cowboy's gonna be cooking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
Doing a real live cheerleader board.
Can't get through one show without talking about these damn Cowboys.
Say list clean, so you're not cooking.
Oh, it's always it gets washed. You keep your apron dirty, you can tell you don't work in the kitchen.
Oh, Anthony is a Commander fan, ain't he?
He throwing shots today, and then guess what? We're gonna throw the final shot at about 7:00 Eastern time.
Well, yeah. So let's move on to the next one, man. We got this one here. This is Will's guru. They 6-time championship quarterback, Mr. Tom Brady. He has some opinions about the NFL and the mediocrity that he's seeing today.
That's seven-time champion.
Yes, well, 7 times.
Well, he did win one with somebody else. So let's get his statement up here real fast. Can y'all say that okay?
Yes.
I think there's a lot of mediocrity in today's NFL. Yeah. I don't see the excellence that I saw in the past.
Why not?
And
why not?
I think the coaching isn't as good as it was. I don't think the development of young players is as good as it was. The rules have allowed a lot of bad habits to get into the actual performance of the game. Mm-hmm. So I just think the product, in my opinion, is less than what it's been. I think I look at a lot of players like Ray Lewis and Rodney Harrison and Ronnie Lott and guys that impacted the game in a certain way. And every hit they would have made would have been a penalty. You hear coaches complaining about their own player being tackled and not necessarily, why don't they talk to their player about how to protect himself? We used to work on the fundamentals of those things all the time. Now they're trying to be regulated all the time. Offensive players need to protect themselves. It's not up to the defensive player to protect the offensive player. A defensive player needs to protect himself. I didn't throw the ball to certain areas because I was afraid players were going to get knocked out. That's the reality. Wow. I didn't throw it to the middle when I played Ray Lewis because you knock him out of the game and I couldn't afford to lose a good player.
Okay.
Shout out to Anthony on that. And put it up. Put that comment up that Ant said because it's kind of a little double-edged sword over there.
That is true. That's what I was thinking when I heard it.
But I'll speak first on this. Tom's not all the way right, but he's not all the way wrong. 50%, yes, it is. The league softened up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of mediocrity in terms of the players, coaching, all that stuff, quarterbacks play, all that. But Tom, you kind of planted the seed for some of this stuff to happen. Noted snowball, ACL injury, tuck rule, Spygate, all this extra stuff that you want to discuss, Tom. And I agree with you in some aspects, but you played a part of this. Buddy. I feel.
Look here.
James says the most protected player in the field that got his slot receivers killed has that to say.
Oh, that too. I wasn't listening to that. Ray Lewis, I was throwing on him. No, hell no. You were the reason why Ray Lewis and them, had to stop hitting and kind of Ray Lewis's career kind of, though he won the championship leaving out, couldn't be that Ray Lewis guy. He was getting older though, but reason for you, Tom, man. You didn't play with Ronnie Lott.
I thought about that too. Shout out to you, Serge. Appreciate you hopping on with us this morning, brother.
Shout out to you. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Hit my man. He hit me in the inbox. Shout out.
So look, I get it what Brady's saying, and like I agree with you. He's right and wrong at the same time. This also just sounds like get off my lawn behavior. Like he's sounding old. He's sounding his age. He also need to realize he's had the most dominant career, especially after the age of 30, that any player's ever had. And it's because of the rule changes. So he's got to. He's a. It's surprising because in this moment he's not being self-aware, which is not like Brady. But he's not being aware of the fact that you're right. He did play somewhat of a role when that ACL injury happened. After that, you couldn't go near quarterback's legs at all. So, yeah, but I understand what he is saying. The league is more specialized. I don't know if it's mediocre, but yeah, I guess people aren't. You're not getting form tackles anymore. Yeah, and that's because players know that they can't hit you hard. I don't know. It's a lot going on with that comment, but I understand what he's saying. And look, if he wants to watch better football, I don't blame him.
That's true. I see him. It is kind of ironic though. I was listening to him. He had some. I understand, his perspective, what he was looking at, and I do agree with Will. A little bit of the old man get off my lawn going on in there, but as spoken here, he's part of the rule changes. The rule changes is part of the reason which allowed him, as Will noted, to be dominant after the age of 30. Offensive players are very protected now. And then I saw that they're kicking around the idea again of the hip drop. I know they mentioned it last year during the offseason, and then it kind of went away. But I think this week it came up again that they're going to review it again because was it 2 players that got hurt this past week with that same type of tackle?
Yep, one particularly being Mark Andrews of the Ravens,
right,
who got hurt off that. I mean, you're taking away every possible way. And Tom mentioned this, and this is correct. And I kind of he was 50-50 on this too, but just the way that players could prepare for the game now, especially on the defensive side, where you went to protect yourselves, as he said. But now is a point where it's I have to go protect somebody else. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to provide for me and my family. I'm trying to provide a bag and all that extra stuff. But I can't because at the end of the day, even though this is one of the most dangerous games in the world, I got to sit here and act like I don't want to tackle this man because I'll get flagged. And it's a bunch of crazy stuff, man.
Happy Thanksgiving. That you got to think about during the moment.
My fault, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't think he's realizing that. Also, Brady's part of the problem in a different way, where he did so much winning and dominating that everybody's looking for that quarterback-coach connection. And if they don't have it within a couple of years, you're gone. No one lasts anymore. Right. So your coaches aren't going to be able to stick around and build situations like he's talking about. So, yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, man, coming in. Hey, at the end of the day, Tom Brady, we know the resume, what he did before he left the game. But before he entered the game, the guy was a 6th-round pick. He was blessed. He was definitely not spoiled. But when he got into the aspect of winning and being spoiled, I think Tom's still in that reality still, in my mind. And like you said, well, you bring it to a point. The coach-quarterback connection, a lot of it doesn't go great nowadays with tandems. You either the quarterback's either gone on bench or the coach has gone on bench. You got to really appreciate what you had with Bill Belichick, and that's another thing he's probably in for. You know what I'm saying? It's hey, you're good enough that you walked out the game to talk about these good times you have, man. But in all, you can't be shitting on the league when you planted some of the seed.
That's true.
That's what I'm going to tell you, Tom.
Say Nino says, even against that tough Cowboys defense, no shot how won't throw over 38.5 attempts in the game. They'll be down. Chris, you're welcome. Said thank you for checking on him when he was in Chicago. Nah, he ain't coming back. I think he's done.
Nah, Tom ain't coming back.
And then James says, I think the league is far better coached now, especially from a scheme perspective. As for the guys can't hit, I think it makes for a better league. We got 330-pound defensive tackles that can run 4 or 5. Half the stars will be on IR by week 3 if they did make the changes. These aren't 250-pound defensive tackles that have 2.1 splits. Agreed. Freak athletes out there now.
Yeah, everywhere. Gladiator.
Yeah. It's freaks, man. Definitely, man. I don't know what these kids are eating because they ain't the same stuff we eating. And a lot of them ain't cooking. So I wonder what the hell's getting them, big and tall and all this extra stuff. So, but nah, I mean, from a scheme perspective, yeah. And I say that to say this, James, you are one of the best college football experts we know.
Yep.
Football, period.
And it kind of brings that aspect to the game, so I can see why you can say you like it from that perspective. Because that's what it kind of is. You kind of got to win with scheme. You have to nowadays. You know what I'm saying? The extra shit probably don't work no more. These kids ain't elevated their level for that. So scheme definitely works in this type of nature because you have a lot of guys that, played most of their careers off the scheme.
Right.
Well, he a Dolphins fan. That whole team is scheme right now.
That's true. Oh, man.
Got him thinking 2 is elite.
Hey, we'll find out on Black Friday. How much. That's a crazy Black Friday game. That's interesting.
Okay, so next up, guys, we got some LSU concerns. I know we got a lot of LSU people in the group that support the team. So got a little bit of it. Get it pulled up here.
Yes, and we're not talking LSU football, and we're certainly not talking about LSU men's basketball. I don't know if they do in lacrosse or hockey and all that, but y'all know what LSU team is hot right now. Y'all know. LSU.
Always
go ahead. Play that role.
Deal with locker room issues. That's just part of coaching. In 40 years, I can never think of a time where I didn't have to deal with issues. That's what coaches do. Sometimes y'all know about them and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want to know more than you're entitled to know. I'm going to protect my players, always. They are more important. It's like a family, Scott. Let me ask you this. If you do some disciplining of your own children, do you think we're entitled to know that? That's a family in that locker room.
AKA mind your business.
AKA mind your business. You can kind of tell how the media spur her and giving her money. You have to turn coat. Hey, that's what I feel about that. But this situation, hey, I'm gonna let you guys chime in first, man, because this is actually
Angel Reese is entering. Y'all know me. She's entering that Aaron Rodgers area.
Yeah,
how I deal with it. Where I just want to see less of you when you're not in the court. And this ain't the shut up and dribble thing. This is more like stay out of the light for the wrong reasons. Let what you really are truly gifted with show who you are and build that platform that way. But all this other stuff that she's going through, I wish the best for her and their team. But just I need the media to stop covering all this. What are we talking about? Like what? Like they don't even want to give out the information about what's going on. So just leave the shit.
So why are we talking about it?
Yeah, see. This is why the media is at its peak nowadays, because she doesn't want to give the information, but you got people around that know the situation. So break it down a little bit for you, Will, if you don't know. So basically, her and Flau'jae Johnson, daughter of Camouflage, she plays for LSU too. They, in the last year, you see through the media, they on commercials together, videos together, doing their thing. Seem like they cool, best friends, correct? In the case of that, the fame part, kind of where you say she's going Aaron Rodgers, she is not doing great academically in school, which is the reasons of her, doing all extra turning up and all that. You got to do your schoolwork first. That's ultimately how you get to school too. Not really in the case of schoolwork, but you got to keep your grades up to play college basketball. And it's crazy. I believe you only need a 1.8 to play college sports. Somebody quote me on that if I'm wrong. Still might be in this instance. I haven't been to school in a long time. Failing school first off, and then there's an altercation with her moms and Flau'jae's moms. And Flau'jae's mom's floated on social media that Angel was failing classes, and that's why she's mad. And this is why Angel's the way she is, because her mother's the way she's acting on social media and stuff. So now we go down to this: the coach basically not trying to tell everybody that she's failing class, trying to keep it behind closed doors. No, she has a below than a 1.8. She probably has like a 1.6, 1.5, and she's probably going to be on probation. And that's probably stems from her being probably not playing because they probably got on probation period. But I know the winter session is probably about to end, and she's probably going to be on the court soon rather than later.
So it's a much ado about nothing. People's feelings hurt, right?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she's not playing, but it's more to me the reason why she's not the artist. You know, we want people to succeed. We want people not only of minority color, but everybody that we know and love to succeed, and we care, but we watch. Want to succeed, but you got to do the right things. Somebody mentioned the other day, shout out to my man Bumpy, you know what I'm saying, how the NIL and, you know, money and the fact that these kids are stars already, you know, affect them and all that, and should be more, you know, care for them. But people have been going through this for hundreds and hundreds of years in terms of having to keep that mindset, you know, to academically do your thing and then do your thing on the court. And I feel like she can do both things. But this is something that she's never probably witnessed before. The exposure, the fame, transferring from Maryland to LSU. LSU win the championship. Y'all go get more bank, more players. It's a lot. You got to get back to reality a little bit, simmer down, and resume, like Will said, why you got here.
You see Will's face when NIL was mentioned?
NIL ain't got nothing to do with it. These kids are going to be stars anyway.
No, exactly. Absolutely.
They're going to be stars young anyway because of YouTube.
Yeah. But that's the other side of that. You know, she got kind of infamously known last year when she, you know, she did the ring thing in the championship game. And it's almost like the Dion effect. You bring all this attention on yourself. So when something doesn't go your way, they're going to come down on you in the court of public opinion. And that's kind of what she's dealing with right now.
And I'm gonna be one more thing on this, and not even to bring it back up, but I remember talking about this. I think with Unc, I don't know. I mean, this situation with her has came up before. Rather with the draft staff, we might have talked about it too. Where I kind of noted her as like overrated, and I didn't want to say that in a basketball sense, but ultimately, if you want to be a professional in the league in the WNBA, where you hope to go to. These type of things matter when it comes down to drafting people. And now you can get drafted on the team and still do your thing, but this red light's going to be on you. You know what I'm saying? This red beam's going to be on you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to handle that. So this is kind of one of the reasons why I was saying that. I thought in my mind, she's probably going to take a little spiral, not a crazy spiral, because the fame is there. It's just there. You're in there. You can't see me? Hey, we can see you now.
Next up, we had a little bit of a let's see if I can get it pulled up here. We got all types of clips today, don't we?
Clips?
Let me see.
Shout out to you, Chris, man. No Thanksgiving parade today, Chris. Anthony, yeah, she definitely just sounds like she's just there for basketball. After that point, you're more likely probably going to fail off the team. They don't want her to do that. They don't want that young girl to do that. So get the tutoring, all the help you need for her.
So this happened the other night.
% from the line on the season. And Kawhi with 8 points tonight, 3 of 5 from the floor. It is only 3.
Excuse me for a second.
Pops on the mic.
Stop all the booing. Let these guys play. It's got no class. It's not who we are. Knock off the booing.
Pop telling the fans to lay off Kawhi Leonard, but that's not San Antonio.
What do y'all think about that, man?
Hey, man.
Pop putting that discipline on those fans.
It didn't work. It made it worse. You can't tell fans not to fan. Like, what are you doing?
That's true. I like that.
Fans gonna fan. That's why they pay for the ticket. They pay a lot of money to come there, and half the time y'all don't even play all your players. I don't blame them.
Hey, yo, this kind of just rooted something to me. If Pop's doing this soon enough, Victor's gonna be like, I don't want him as a coach no more. Nah, real talk, you can't tell that these fans did not boo. Like, he sounded like the old man didn't want to hear no noise. Yeah, it's too late to be up at night.
It's the old man episode.
Yeah, but in all, man, I'm hearing it was in reference, obviously, to the Kawhi Leonard, that whole saga. And you gotta let these Spurs fans boo. And this is why I'm gonna say this. And Kawhi fans, don't come at me. as much as Kawhi mattered in those last couple years, and the Spurs was, saying trying to continue to win championships and stuff, and actually got one over LeBron and the Heat. We know that Tim Duncan and Tony Parker are the forever guys there. Those are the guys at the edge of stone. Kawhi could have been that guy that was edge of stone to San Antonio, but he left there, left the fans in disgust, all that stuff, the injuries, all that. The fact that you said that the medical staff for the Spurs was the reason why your injuries kept lingering, and you think that the fans are not going to boo him, Pop. You have to not appreciate, you have to accept booing all the time, but when Kawhi ever comes to San Antonio, pin in some ear clogs or something, because you're going to hear that all night long.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, like I said, fans gonna fan, man, and also he left the team, so that's why they're gonna be mad. He demanded, I believe he demanded a trade, correct?
Demanded a trade,
right? And then won a ring immediately. Of course, they don't like him. also, that man been irrelevant since that ring, so I don't even really know why. I get not liking the dude, but why boo the man when he's not even really a factor in the league right now? Like that, the Clippers team ain't going nowhere.
And I know, but
he left.
Say what?
He's on the second team since he left. He's been gone now about 5-6 years now?
Yeah, he went to
4 or 5
Toronto
years?
and then he went over there.
They booing him still, to this day, because like you said, Will, he's not the Kawhi Leonard that he was when he left there. And they're just booing him all around. They're just clowning him, basically. It comes from booing to clowning. And in the sense of a fan crowd, they're just going to boo you. Now they're not going to do no things to you like, Kawhi, you're this or you did that. Throw banana peels at them because they don't want to lose their seat and be out the game. But they're going to boo as hell as they could. And all that means boo swings, boos, all that stuff, Kawhi. All the different type of stuff that people can say negative to you, Kawhi, they are saying it, but they're saying it in the boo aspect. And you got Victor there now. So, Pop, forget that, man. You should have been on the mic and said, yo, Victor, now go kill him.
That boy.
And if anything, they got Victor because Kawhi left there. They've been whacked since. You welcome.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. They should thank him. He should have a gift basket in his locker every time he comes to San Antonio.
Yeah, with nice soaps and body lotions and shit.
Soaps and body lotions. James says, to be fair, Kyrie been gone from Boston a few years now, and we're always going to boo. At least KL warned the Spurs he was leaving.
But the difference in that is the extra stuff that happened after Kyrie left. I think the Celtics could have accepted the fact that he left, but the way in the actions that happened after Kyrie left,
it's not after. Nah, let me speak on
before too. Before too. The little "I'll be here if you want me here."
It's that part. It's the only part. Nothing else. We don't care about shit after. It's the fact that he.
Hold on. The fact that he stepped on Lucky. The fact that he stepped on Lucky. He stepped on Lucky.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look. He what?
He stepped on Lucky.
What'd you say?
Stepped on the parquet. He pulled the TO.
We don't give a shit about. And look, yeah, whatever. But we already hated him. That's why you mixing up the order of operations. We already hated him. That's why he stepped on Lucky. Because we were shitting on him. And we shit on him because he sat there, he got on the mic and told us, Boston, I will be back if you'll have me. Then we were ready to sign him, and he bounced. That's why we don't like that dude. The Lucky shit, that's just after the fact, because we were
hold on. So I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I just think at the end of the day that him and the coach didn't gel. And he could have told people that him and the coach didn't gel, but that would have been more reason. He's already hated anyway, so he would have just been hated. Kyrie just was in a situation where he would have been hated regardless. Not saying that he didn't deserve it. He deserved everything that happened to him. Absolutely. But I just feel like from this aspect, the Celtics fans, years later would have got the situation would have never been in their eyes no more. But I just feel like everything that happened after this extra. It's like more years we're gonna be mad at Kyrie still. Like you're permanently mad, Kyrie. They would have been, instead of being a couple years mad, now they mad eternally because of his actions after the fact too.
Man. Hey, it's Boston. They're petty as shit up here. You know that.
Nah, Spurs fans ain't out of. I don't feel like Spurs fans out of pocket, man. We made you. Hold on. We made you. They said we made you, Kawhi, but nah, man. Real talk, man. Hey, Pop, It was funny when I seen it.
Was it Brad Stevens still?
Brad Stevens, yep.
Okay.
And you gotta remember, Kyrie was trying to trade the locker room towards him. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, and kind of bonding the coach. So, you know, at the end of the day, they wasn't gonna let go of Brad because of the success they was having. So Kyrie was like, I'm out. If I can't hold the power, which you're never gonna hold in the NBA, he should have known that. I'm out.
My brother Will, boy, he does not like Kyrie. It seems like every time his name mentioned, he rolls his eyes.
Nah, see, but this is how believable. This is how gullible Celtics fans are. They believe that Kyrie was staying when he just was playing on with the best team when basketball wanted to be traded, and Celtics fans believe that he wanted to stay. Calvin.
I mean, he said it.
He said it.
He's not a man of his
anybody,
word.
Anybody who know me know I don't rock with Kyrie the person, but as a ball player, he's one of my favorite players to watch. He's unbelievable. But yeah, you said you were staying and you didn't stay, so that's on him, man. We don't rock with him for that.
Yes, sir, man. Ride out, man.
All right. Next up, had a big game the other night. Anybody have a chance to catch it?
NBA?
Yeah, it was the Celtics. I'm sorry, Celtics. The Pacers and the Hawks. They combined for the 306.
God, yeah. Oh, I watched a little bit of that game the other night. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were live when this was happening.
We was live. You know, I had to watch the highlights after the game because everybody will mention it. Yeah, Obi, I seen that dunk to start the game off. Yeah, Obi crazy.
That was nasty.
302 points, man. Who told them not to play defense that night? I guess this is the NBA script.
Defense optional.
Hey, we're gonna have 2 All-Star games this year. One on this night and one coming in February. Which one's gonna be better? We'll see. Probably this one. Because there's no target score. So think about it. Halliburton had 36, like 16 and 15. Trey only took like 17 shots in the game, I think. Yeah, so this is a lot of the newcomers and future stars or all-stars, you know, showing out in this game. But the look at defense, no, man. But this is crazy right here. 302.
Hey, I hope y'all took the over.
Shit. I think the over was like 230 something.
Yeah, they smoked that over. That's crazy.
They smoked that. They should give you.
Imagine you took the under. You knew that shit was done at like the end of the first quarter.
What you say, Coach?
So I'm looking at this. They showing this graphic where the most points in the game this season. Already this year, we've had a 152-point game, one for another 152-point game, 155-point game, and 157. Like you guys said,
2 of those by Indy.
2 of those are by Indy. The 155 and one of the 152s.
And the Celtics got the other 151, correct?
I'm sorry. Celtics 155. Indy got 152, 157, and the Hawks got the 152. So defense is optional, and it just looks like that high-powered offense that Carlisle is known for is just he carried it back to Indy with him.
That's what it looked like, definitely, man. And they got those guys rolling. Got guys like Naismith over here, you know what I'm saying, producing for a team, man. Like,
hey, Anthony.
Well, hey, what do you mean, though? Like,
I think he talked about the little scuffle that he got into the beginning of the game last night with Williams.
Man, he almost 40. What are you fighting for? That'd be crazy.
Who? Oh, LeBron got to a scuffle last night?
Yeah, right at the tip off. And I think they gave 2 I think it ended up being a double take, if I'm not mistaken, where it was right at the tip off. He was going for a position. Williams wouldn't let him get to his spot. They kind of bumped into each other, pushed a little bit. But LeBron needs to be careful, though, because that forearm, he was at the neck area. If it's at the head.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's just
shame on silly.
Shame on it. I don't even know exactly what happened, but shame on the young man, dog. At the end of the day, man, I'm not saying respect your elders, Respect your elders, man. Respect LeBron. Respect the legacy. Respect the fact that you get to go out and not only play in the career, but play against a great. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all that. Like Will said, he's 40. You don't need to do nothing to him, man. He's a fly. You know what I'm saying? Right now.
I got a question for Will. What are you about to say, Will? You look kind of maniacal over there. So you're more familiar with Williams than I am. Is that just kind of his personality, try to get under people's skin?
Who?
Williams. Yeah, could have played that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could say that, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one of the things is his job. Like you try to get into the head of other players. And the fact that he got to Braun is funny because not a lot of people can do that.
Right. Because didn't he just get into it the other night with Brooks in Houston?
Yeah, that's like that's
an ongoing thing. That's never going to stop.
But I guess everybody gonna come for him now, huh? Everybody finna come for him that he, like you say, he's 40.
And it's been like that for a minute though, where people go on like TV shows and podcasts and say nobody in the league fears LeBron. Nobody did LeBron. Like that's what people say. Like I'm gonna say the disrespect factor is all the way there, but a lot of players truly don't give a shit. I mean, you're not supposed to give a shit when you're in a career like this. You're trying to eat, you know. But
even though he did get his revenge when he went to Boston, but it kind of, as far as my knowledge, it kind of started in the 2011 finals when the Jason Terry went at him, and that LeBron dunked on him when he went up to Boston, but it just seemed like they just coming at him out of the woodwork. Just let the king do his thing. Let him ride off into the sunset. Don't try to get no clout now that he's been in the league.
5, 6, 7, 8. It's not gonna be 5. It's not gonna be 6. It's gonna be 7. That's what started all this. The fact that they thought they was gonna go to Miami and win 7 championships, and you playing with a bunch of grown men. Now you was able to sneak a few of them in, but the fact that the Mavericks, that motivated them that motivated them to go get it. If anything, that motivated a lot of teams, whoever they was gonna play in that finals, to go get it. And the Mavericks, was able to handle that. But yeah, man, they definitely right, coach, man. Definitely started around that 11 time, man. But in all, the Mavericks was able to win that game. You know why? Because the Williams guy got LeBron mad at the tip. And then at the end of the game, when we need a basket to win the game, couldn't get it. He was thinking about that tip-off play, LeBron was. So he probably did get him.
All right. Got 2 more parts. Then we're going to ride up to the sunset. Next up, we got a love or hate for week 12 of the NFL.
Shout out to Matthew Berry for these love and hates. I used to I used to love these, and I haven't read one in about a year and a half, but something that was loved for a long time by me, man. Something that was like, I could sit here and I felt confident most of the time when he used to do this, but all the time it's not hits, but they're dope. Shout out to Matt Berry. Actually, shout out to his team, man. They had a podcast in the studio last month. Shout out to Fantasy Life, I believe it is.
Yep. Yes, sir. They came and hung out with us for a little bit. So we got quarterbacks that he loves in week 12. Lamar Jackson at the Chargers.
Good. That's my fantasy quarterback. I need that.
You need it?
I need that.
So how much will the Mark Andrews injury affect the production of Lamar?
Shouldn't be too much. I mean, a little bit. Obviously, that's his favorite target, but we've seen Odell come alive a little bit in the last few weeks. Zay gets better every single game. Zay Flowers from BC. And Bateman even got into the act recently. And then they do have Lively to back up. So is it Lively or Likely?
Lively, right? Likely, right?
Likely, yep.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know you're talking about. Nah, we got you.
But yeah, man. So I think it depends how long he's out. I think they can remedy the storm for a couple games without it being too bad. Especially if they're going against Chargers. Chargers have one of the worst defenses in the league this year, so they'll be able to. It won't affect them the next game, and then I don't know the rest of their schedule, but it shouldn't be too bad for too long.
Andrews is out for the year.
It's year?
Yeah.
Out for the rest of the
high ankle, so shit.
High for the rest of the season. If they make a deep run in the playoffs, he potentially could come back. They say.
Okay. Well, yeah, it'll start to hurt around playoff time. That's for sure.
And
Zay's kind of been in the downslip the last like 3-4, but he's still. It's not a fantasy production type of games he's having, but he's still being targeted and stuff like that. There's something going there with them. Maybe, I mean, it's his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? He was on a high when the season started, but this is the rookie slump right now.
Yeah, to be fair, at this point in college, his season's about to be over in college. So, like, he might hit the wall a little bit. Also, they featured him so much out the gate that he probably got worn down a little bit. And also now they are moving it around. Like I said, Bateman's getting into the act finally. Odell's had a couple decent game stretch. So, yeah, but I think now with Andrews out, you'll see Zay spike a little bit again.
See, the remaining schedule
more in the passing, honestly.
That's how some people I said. Likely's not bad.
Yeah, Likely's straight.
So
he's good. He's a good athlete. He's got good size and he can definitely get open. So
yeah,
they just got to.
So they got a bye week this week. So they got a chance to try to put a game plan together moving forward. Then they come back. They got the Rams, the Jags, San Francisco, Miami, and Pittsburgh. Finish it out.
That San Fran and Miami game, he might feel that Andrews missing for those games.
And then not to be worried because wasn't it was the Anthony said that earlier about the what was that? I'm trying to find that comment about the quarterbacks whenever San Fran loses.
Oh yeah, they get hurt for the rest of the season.
Every team that beat the 49ers lost a QB for the season.
Shit.
That's wild.
It's a crazy stat.
We ain't gonna hold on. We ain't gonna count the Browns because I don't think Watson played in that game, correct? Even though he was lost for the season, he was already lost in that game.
Well, they didn't. Yeah.
DJ Walker played in that game.
Rough.
Yeah, but then they cursed their first string QB anyway. They kind of voodoo dolled that shit. It's crazy.
The next quarterback that he likes is Dak Prescott versus Washington. 2.
Yeah, just gotta keep rolling today. You gotta keep rolling, and I mean, the way to keep it honest with him is he's gotta continue to keep it rolling. I mean, you've heard this slander about all these other QBs over the last few weeks, and Dak's been playing outstanding football. But soon as Dak has one bad game, all that Josh Allen doing this and all these quarterbacks that have been getting the scrutiny, it goes right back to Dak. So my ideal for Dak is, and my advice to Dak is don't give them a reason to hate you. Don't give them a reason why I talk shit to you. Go out there and continue to stomp on these motherfuckers, Dak. You know what I'm saying? Put that arm back, baby. Let's get busy. I know it's supposed to be a cupcake game today. No football games are cupcakes, but I expect at least some stuffing to go on those Commanders, a.k.a. Redskins, and kick them out the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. That's what I expected.
Next up, C.J. Stroud.
Nobody care about no regular season Dak. Say it again, my fault.
Right. Hot take: Sam Powell will pass Manning passing record of 5,300 yards this season.
It's possible.
Yeah, he's pacing. He's definitely pacing.
Didn't Jameis Winston have broke one? Had a record for passing one time? It can happen. It can definitely happen.
Shout out to you, Lewis.
James Hayden.
What up, friend?
C.J. Stroud versus Jacksonville. I'm intrigued by this game. This game probably could decide who's going to win the AFC South.
It should.
Or have the upper hand to claim the AFC South, which I don't think anybody saw that coming entering into the season.
Nah, Texans way outperforming what we expected from them. It's fun, and they're not just winning; they're a fun ass team to watch.
They are. They're exciting. They play good, solid defense. The young quarterback back there is slinging that rock, not making too many mistakes. No, he had a rough game last week, but it's going to happen as a rookie, especially. But overall, he's exceeded expectations. In Carolina right now, look like they definitely picked the wrong quarterback.
Oh, they fumbled the bag. That's up there with Schroeder, Dennis Schroeder. Yeah. That's how bad that this pick was. He's Sam Bowie.
Yeah, it's pretty bad because they got the wrong quarterback and they gave up a lot to get him.
Yeah, they mortgaged their future for a quarterback who may not even be there too long. Yeah. So,
and they're already talking about who's the coach there now? The guy that was a coach in Philly when they won the Super Bowl.
Is it Reich?
Yeah.
No, who is over there?
No, is Reich? Yeah, no.
He's right.
It is right?
Yeah. I actually put Carolina.
So they said that he's already on the hot seat, and he just got there this year.
And he paid.
I'm pretty sure. You know why he's on the hot seat?
He
was the only one who wanted. I'm pretty sure he didn't want Bryce.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he definitely. I'm pretty sure he was the only one who didn't really want Bryce like that.
Did he want Richardson?
The owner was in love with Bryce like that.
Did he want
Richardson? He wanted Texas. How'd I figure his name out of nowhere?
This motherfucker just
he wanted Stroud. Yeah, he wanted Stroud.
He said I wanted Texas. Hold on. Oh shit, y'all still on? Give me a minute. What you mean? Oh shit, y'all still on?
He just woke up.
I messaged you an hour ago.
Jake late ass to the party every time. I'm on the motherfucking road and I got on this shit.
On the hot seat.
Exactly. He's on the hot seat because they chose the quarterback that he didn't even want. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Gotta give my man at least another year with that dumpster fire.
I guess they don't need a second reminder of their mistake because you already got the quarterback in there every day. Now the coach is in there like, yeah, I told you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and then hold on. And then you get rid of him. That's another load of money you're giving it to head coaches. Man, listen here.
And then you got a quarterback that's already struggling to adapt to the NFL game. Then you're going to bring in another coach, possibly another system in here, which means another year of futility.
Sound like Justin Fields vibes to me.
Hey, with these type of decisions being made, it's Panthers have Ron Rivers. Oh yeah, yo, with these type of decisions being made, it's shocking that this same franchise was in the Super Bowl with a quarterback named Jake Delhomme.
Right.
I feel like they ran their operation more smoothly back then. Shout out to the Panthers though, because people realize too they were expensive teams that kind of went uprisen. You know what I'm saying, their first few years. You know what I'm saying? People may not be paying attention to it, but they've never been a shabby like franchise. I mean, I had a couple of years of a bump in the lump, but I mean, other than that, they've been smart. This is unusual from them. I don't know what occurred with lose that. You know what I'm gonna say? Get rid of Steve Smith, man. I think Steve Smith cursed these dudes.
Yeah,
James,
he's that type of guy.
Does anyone think that Summer Straw's success has something to do with the Shanahan offense they're running in Houston? Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, definitely got to be part of it. We know their systems be legit.
Yeah, it's already kind of been proven it's kind of a plug and play type system. You know, it's predicated on the West Coast principles, where quick 3 to 5 step drops, time and release the ball really fast. So he don't have to do a whole lot of reading.
Somebody let Bryce run that offense then, because he need the help.
Yeah. Anthony said Bryce went number 1 because Stroud failed a test.
You failed the drug test? Or the scholastic test? Because I don't know what the hell the Panthers were seeing.
Failed the test.
I need DraftKings money on Cowboys. Hopefully you get it. Facebook user.
Let's see what this guy right here is talking about. See if he's ready. Jiggity Jake.
Good morning.
Oh my God! hold on. When you come in groggy, dog. Come on, son.
I told
my man. My man said, "Good morning, live from the bed." What are you doing?
No, I'm not. I'm downstairs. I went hunting for an energy drink and I ain't got one.
You sure need one.
Hold on. You was yelling at the Suns' victory last night or something?
No, I fell asleep after the second quarter.
And never woke up. Started doing the podcast.
No. Hold up. I legit did. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. That's two because we were talking. It got to be the time where your coach was like, "Hey, I'm gonna create the link. Don't worry." I'm sitting there waiting some more, and then I fall asleep and I wake up and then I saw literally probably at least 10 minutes after I fell asleep, coach had wrote the message 10, 20 minutes. I'm like, "No, God dang it."
Well, good morning to you, brother.
Good morning, but I'm here.
You right on time. We were finishing up NFL talk, then we got the picks, and we're done.
Well, heck yeah.
James says, I love Tua because he's a great human, but he's physically Chad Pennington, and the system makes him look like Drew Brees at times.
Yeah. Hey, that's an objective take. There you go. Hey, Tua's doing his job. Whether it's made easier by system and players, that's a different conversation. But he's doing the job, so
he improved this year. He's played a lot more games this year than last year. And
he didn't die. That's the number one improvement.
Protecting himself better. Yeah. Bree said, "Jay, come on now. I made stuff and got the bird cooking and made cranberry sauce this morning."
Oh shit. Hey, I am interested though. What'd you guys all say about what Pop did last night? Since I missed that part.
Go watch it. No, I'm kidding.
Ouch. Hit the drop. Ouch.
It's basically that Pop's an old man. He should get some earmuffs, some noise canceling headphones. Because
he needs some Dre Beats.
So you guys thought it was a senile move?
Yeah, it was get off my lawn. Like it was just one of those situations.
And Spurs fans just being picky. And we kind of Will brought up the point that they got Wemby partially because of Kawhi.
Kawhi leaving.
Fair enough. Well, Kawhi's not doing no return tour now, but that's not his kind of move anyway.
Yeah, no, man. We say, man, the Spurs deserve the boo Kawhi every time he come in that gym.
Yeah. Weird ass Kawhi voice.
Oh man. Next up, we got players that he doesn't like. Matthew Berry, Sam Howell at Dallas, Geno Smith at San Francisco.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, he really went out on a limb there. The guy facing one of the better defenses, who's a little hurt. And who was the other one?
Howell.
Oh, and Sam Howell. Enough said. I don't even got to talk about who he's playing against. It's Sam Howell. So, yeah, I mean, Matthew Berry chalking it out.
The stuff we already knew.
Hold on. Well, you don't believe in your man Geno Smith tonight? 250. All you got to do is throw 250.
Why? Why is that all he has to do?
Sam Howell
weird
throwing
benchmark
over
you said,
250 and 2 tubs, according to Anthony.
Hold on. Who did Cowboys lose to last year when they lost to the Commanders? Sam Howell, right?
Yeah.
Right. Hold on. So Sam might have a great. Hold on. And one thing too about my Cowboys, I'm going to throw a stat in here. In the last 11 games on Thanksgiving, the Cowboys have not covered the spread. Doesn't mean they're not going to win, but if they don't cover the spread, that means Sam Howell will do something in this game.
Too much.
And they have the offense to do it. I love my Dallas Cowboys defense, but there's times where those cornerbacks just be chilling. So if the Commanders can feast off that a little bit early, Sam Howell can have a decent game. But if he get hit one time, he going to be getting hit all day. But, I mean, hey, it could happen. I would take Sam Howell over Geno right now.
Shout out to you, Bobby.
In terms of fantasy play this week, not overall. I'll give Geno some props in that aspect. He's not Teddy Bridgewater.
What up, Bobby?
I mean, I was so worried about the game. I got Terry McLaurin out of all of my fantasy games.
I don't think that's a good decision.
Terry not scary no more, huh?
No. What do you mean? He's still one of the scariest receivers out there. His quarterback is Sam Howell.
Nah, the scary Terry's more like jump scare Terry.
Sam Howell almost got 50,000 yards passing. I don't think he's the problem.
Yeah, and Terry's part of the reason he has that.
Is it?
Look, I care less about yards these days than I do touchdowns. We done seen people like rack up yards and not be good quarterbacks. That's not. Yeah, I'm not buying the yards thing.
Mac's a prime example of that one.
Get it in the end zone.
No, Mac is not an example of anything that we're gonna be talking about. Mac is.
No, absolutely it is. That guy, he was racking up yards this year. No touchdowns to show for it.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
Hold on.
Quarterback hitting yards.
No. But defenses are lacing in on Sam because you see him leads the league in sacks. So for him to be sacked that many times and for him to have that many yards is wild. Mac, on the other hand, teams were letting Mac throw for 300 yards. There was the 2 inches that he threw for 300 yards. The Eagles basically said, "Do your thing." And then there was another game where he threw for 300. Other than that, Mac's not in this category right here. Not at all.
No matter how you slice it, I agree with Jake. It's the same thing. It's a black quarterback who's still getting some yards. It's the same thing. Mac
ain't never gonna throw for 5,000 yards in the season ever.
Yeah, Howell hasn't done it yet, so stay tuned.
He's on. Hold on. What we talking about earlier?
The pace.
Good pace.
Pace. Yeah, good pace. Pace is the end.
Where you at right now? Mac ain't never eclipsed where you at right now. Nah, we gonna leave that for another show though. Let's keep rolling what we don't like. Or they do like.
Because you ain't finna get me to defend Mac. That's not happening on this show.
Running backs that he likes. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery versus Green Bay. Derrick Henry versus Carolina. Ramondre Stevenson versus the Giants.
Yeah, I like all those. That makes sense. I like anybody. I just love what the Lions are doing still. So those two backs, they might have the best 1-2 punch at running back in the league right now.
What's Bree's question? Green Bay D or KS?
They really set themselves up a 200 or a two-headed monster.
That Kansas City?
No, fuck Green Bay. What two-headed monster? Him and Dylan? Dylan sucks.
No, I said they set themselves up a two-headed monster in Detroit.
Well, you said Green Bay.
Oh, did I? My bad. Apologies.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
yeah, I knew you say KC, Bree. You good. Defense.
KC plans the Raiders, so.
KC played the Raiders and Green Bay played the Lions, right?
Yeah, go KC.
But yeah, based off what I've seen in the last Lions-Packers game, I don't say we expect to say the same shit, but yeah, that game was over in like 15 minutes. Yeah, go Lions, go Kansas City's defense.
It's not even about the defenses as much as it's about who they're facing. I mean, one defense is facing the Lions that are pretty hot, and the other team is facing.
Nah, but I would have gave Green Bay's defense the benefit of the doubt if I didn't see what happened when I was in Dallas when Detroit smoked them. I would have kind of been like, maybe, but no. I've seen what this offense can do against this Green Bay defense. It should be kind of the same team.
I ain't giving them no benefit of the doubt. The Packers have not been that good this year, and the Lions have.
Well, I mean, they haven't been that crazy. I mean, just look at the games that they played in. They haven't been too crazy on defense. They don't allow that many points.
Oh no, they got some talent on the defense, but it's not like I just don't. It's not a let's shut down the Lions type of defense. No, I don't see that happening. Plus, the Raiders are the other team going against the defense. Raiders suck.
Send Mac Jones to the Browns. No, send Mac Jones to the XFL's leading team. Send him to it.
No, I don't want Mac Jones going to the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. You leave him out of the CFL.
Running back he hates. A.J. Dillon at Detroit, Alexander Madison at Chicago, and Khalil Herbert at Minnesota.
Yeah, all bums.
Pass catchers that he loved. Stephon Diggs at Philly, Michael Pittman at Tampa Bay, Tank Dell at Jacksonville, David Njoku at Denver.
I don't really agree with those first two, but we'll see what happens.
David Njoku's quietly had a higher mid year. He's been getting good fantasy points for sure.
You fucking love Njoku.
I do. Get at me.
Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got him on my Madden Ultimate team. It's a whole other story, but he's a beast.
He knows the thing is he's definitely a catching tight end. He ain't a blocking tight end. He can make the plays that you need him to make, especially if you need a quick 5 yards.
He's just got to be more consistent.
We want the sweet potato pie versus.
See, though, we had
Get it.
You on here. You went from, and you're gonna not regret it, Bree.
Let's go.
Will not be in your vocabulary no more in terms of pies.
Y'all know exactly how I feel about pumpkin. So,
hey, yo, Dunkin' Donuts, make a sweet potato spice coffee next year.
Yeah, make a sweet potato spice latte. It's all this pumpkin bullshit.
There you go.
Anthony got a question for you.
I got that Dutch apple pie waiting to go in the oven right now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Do you trust Sam Howell versus the Cowboys or Hurts versus the Bills defense?
Hurts. Bills defense, they got some injuries and they're underperforming.
That's true. James says Packers are in a terrible situation, want to have a high pick, and they have to pay the QB they're not sure of yet. Yeah.
That's the only problem with sitting the guy for 3 years now. He used to be able to do that, but not anymore.
Daryl said, Casey bringing their Boston flavor to Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
And pass catchers that he hates. Jalen Waddle against the Jets. Amari Cooper versus Denver. Chris Godwin versus Indy.
Stick list. Where have you been? Where have you been all this year?
Shut up, Lewis.
Darwin.
Hold on. That's the hate list?
Yeah.
It's weird that they don't hate Mike Evans, but they'll hate Chris Godwin in that.
Yeah,
because Mike's been able to get the football and be able to put the football on the pile on. I just think overall, Baker got one. One guy he gonna rock with. We serve, man.
The same since being injured. Okay. Well, here go the fun part of the show. At least I think so, because we had a lot of movement this week. Somebody clowned everybody. Somebody did that damn thing, but before we do it, we got to get the rules set right. So, I got to preference this. Shout out to the man, the myth, Tuquan Watts.
Yeah.
Beat it up last week. Tuke went 13-1 last week.
13 and what? 13 and 3 or 13 and 2?
13.
He should have went to the slots.
So he came in first last week at 13-1.
Thus proving this is all some bullshit.
Jay came in at 10-4, coming to be second. I came in third at 8-6 and barely hedged out Will at 7-7. So for the year, Tuke put some distance between himself and me. Tuke is in first place with a record of 105-59. I'm in at 99-65. And you two gentlemen are tied at 94-70.
The loser bowl.
I made some ground, baby.
He said I made some ground. Hey, man! It feels good as a pick'em coach to hit over 100 wins. It's great. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us on this segment all season long, man.
Tuke, you should have had the sign like Wilt, the 105.
Is it too late? Hold on, is it too late?
Yo, hey, funny enough, I already made some pick'ems picks. I had to go grab my sheet to make sure I kept my picks right this time.
Okay. Let's see.
Because I think in both of these that I'm doing, because the one's for like a $25 gift card to a restaurant, and this one is the
You got it
bragging
posted.
rights
That's
one.
crazy.
Lord.
You know he got to have the props.
That's comedy. He did it on the post-it. That's funny as shit.
All right.
And I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is the easiest week for picks too. I only got jumped up on one.
Okay.
These picks are horrible this week again.
First game, the early game
Being
today.
decisive.
Green Bay at Detroit. Who you got?
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit by a mile.
I got
Detroit Super Bowl today. You got a performance at halftime. Gonna go Lions.
It's a safe
The
pick.
second game, Washington at Dallas. No, I got Dallas. I know two got Dallas.
Dallas.
Unfortunately, Dallas.
It's a trap game, though.
Could be. The late night game tonight, San Francisco at Seattle. I got San Fran.
Reluctantly, I took San Fran because I think Gino's going to surprise these guys, but I'm going to go ahead and take San Fran.
Walker's hurt, too.
Yeah, San Fran.
Who's
hurt? Guys, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to swindle the horse a little bit. Hold on. Today, you have the second best team in the NFC, the third best team in the NFC, and the fourth team in the NFC all playing today against teams. One of them got to fall.
And then also the Cowboys.
One of them got to fall. And they ain't going to be the two teams that don't primarily play on Thanksgiving. I'm going Seahawks over the 49ers tonight.
Ooh, hot sports take. Okay.
Who else but Tukmeyer?
Okay, first Black Friday game ever. Got Miami at the Jets.
Miami.
Yeah, I got Miami with the new quarterback coming in, a little bit of unknowns. I don't feel safe taking them, so yeah, Miami.
I have Miami as well.
MIA.
New Orleans at Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta this week.
Same.
Taking Atlanta? Damn. I'm gonna take the Saints in this one.
Okay.
I just can't. I just can't. From everything we've been hearing about Atlanta, though the Saints have been, you've been kind of hearing the same things too. I think they've been the better team. I'm gonna go Saints.
I'm taking the Birds.
ATL. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. I got Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of those games where I hate picking the team I'm picking because they're one of the teams that I don't like. But no Burrow, no chance. Steelers.
Okay.
I'm picking Cincy.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna go Cincy too. The quarterback didn't play too shabby in the last game. Figuring if now it's time to see if the defense and this offensive line and everything's at their prime. See if they can pick this man up. This is gonna be a situation because technically they still can fight for a playoff spot.
Man,
So I'm gonna go
Jake
Cincy.
Browning sucks. Should be starting Will Greer. But the Patriots, for whatever odd reason, picked them up.
Carolina at Tennessee. I got Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Bryce Young
Carolina.
blows chunks. I'm taking Carolina. Or I'm taking Tennessee. Damn it.
Okay.
Will you wake the fuck up?
Carolina with the upset.
Ooh.
I like that, Will.
He put him on the table. We got Tampa at Indy.
I want to go. I'm going to go. Shit, this is tough. I'm going to go Indy. Home team. I'm going to just go home team for this reason.
I'm also going to go with Indy.
Yeah, I'm taking Tampa.
Jay got Tampa. I think. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay on this one as well. Actually, Tampa, let me see. I'm going Indy. My bad. I'm going Indy.
And then
The Patriots at the Giants. I want to
Super
go with New
Bowl.
England. I want to go with New England, but the Giants, even though it's Washington, they beat up on Washington last week.
Battle of the Trash Bowl.
Oh, this is Trash Bowl Part 2 this week.
Now
I'll take the
I'm
Giants.
gonna steal a song from Creed. It's been a while, so I'm taking the Patriots because it's been forever since I've taken them.
Okay.
It's been 3 weeks, Jake.
No, it has been longer than that. I gave up on them in week 5. Remember that.
The lies he tells.
Get the fuck out of here.
Actually, I don't know how it can get worse from the Patriots, but
No Mac, no problem.
But yeah, not like anyone else can throw the ball on that team. So I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Yo, I can't believe y'all. Y'all going to go with the Giants, man. I'm going with New England, and only simply because y'all picked the Giants, and I wanted to be the one that picked Giants money line and the upset. I'm going to go Patriots simply because I'm gonna say Zappy better than Mac. He ain't good, but he better than Mac. And I think
they were starting
this
Zappy.
week they go back. No. They gonna have. You gonna see Patriots fans the week after all with Zappy jerseys. Though Zappy gonna be out this year too. I'm going Patriots over Giants.
Again, I say, who says they're starting Zappy?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this because I'm ashamed at you two. I don't care. I'm ashamed at you two Patriots fans.
I don't give a
shit. No, listen. One second. Because no matter what happens in the career of the Patriots or Bill Belichick, we all know that Bill Belichick primes his teams to play these young bucks. He's playing the guy that still lives in his crib with his mommy, and she still makes his bed. It's game over. Patriots are going to win Sunday, and y'all going to regret picking the Giants because y'all not Patriot fans no more. Y'all officially fans of some other teams. Just keep it like that.
What am I getting shitted on for?
No, it's not shit. It's not shit. I'm just trying to let y'all know a little bit. I'm trying to get y'all to change y'all pick.
Hey, First of all, you're just yelling at me because he picked the Patriots. I didn't.
No. I'm talking about in overall. Jake too. Jake plays in this too because Jake said he followed the Patriots 40 weeks ago. Are you a fan or you not a fan? That is the question.
Listen, being a fan does not mean being biased.
Exactly.
Y'all picking Tommy DeVito over the Patriots?
That's what you do. We have nobody better playing.
Zappy better than Matt Jones.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Hold up.
No, he's not. There's no proof of this.
And again, I say, who says Zappy's even starting on Sunday? They haven't even announced who's playing. Will Greer might be starting.
Will Greer is not starting. I'll bet you $50 Will Greer is starting. We can debate about Zappy all day, but Will Greer is not playing into this equation unless one of these guys get hurt.
Cool, but at the end of the day, it does not matter which one of the 3 shitty quarterbacks we play. They all suck.
So what is going to get rid? What is going to get rid of the fact that Bill Belichick primes his defense for whack quarterbacks like this, and y'all telling me that the Patriots can't beat the Giants on Sunday?
Tell me something. What's our record?
2-8.
Go put on my glasses, guys.
So that means you telling me all the quarterbacks we faced so far, or at least the 2 wins we got, those were trash quarterbacks?
Who? No. What I'm saying to you guys is who?
Look, what you're talking about is
lost to a rookie this season?
Listen. What you're talking about is what Bill usually does. He's not doing that this year.
Has he played a rookie this year?
He's the Greg Pop of the NFL.
Has he played a rookie this year?
Probably. Who knows?
I'm just asking y'all.
I see it in your face, man. I'm gonna help you out, Will. I'm gonna help you out.
Tell him.
Yes.
Team is trash. I don't care who they playing.
I'm not speaking on whether they're trash or not. That we know they're trash, but they gonna beat the Giants. That's all I was saying. That's all I'm saying. They gonna beat the Giants.
You might be right. You might be right. We'll see what happens.
I'm just trying to get y'all another win to y'all spreadsheet, man. Figuring
out there's nothing that they've done this year.
Figure out 105. I'm trying to get y'all to that plateau.
Let me go ahead and just say this. if they win, I'm happy for my parlay perspective here. If they lose, I'm happy because that's one step closer to Marvin.
You're not getting Marvin.
If we get
We're
to
not
pick
far
two,
off.
if we get to pick two, we got a chance.
Y'all go
Especially-
choose an offensive lineman, defensive lineman.
Especially
Took, I keep trying to tell him this, but he don't want to listen. I keep trying to tell Jake. Jake has sent me like 3 or 4 different mock drafts, and I'm like, bro, stop. It doesn't make a difference. Bill Belichick does not know how to pick receivers.
Well, this is one you can't miss on. This would be a win if he doesn't.
So was
if he's a
time
Kimball.
out. So was DK Metcalf, and he drafted N'Keal fucking Harry.
Well, that was at the end of the draft after a
Patriots
Super
have
Bowl.
fallen. Can't even convince a fan to take them versus a third-string quarterback in the Giants of all teams.
Oh, I'm tripping. Hold on. Matter of fact, we showing these guys too much love. I'm sorry. Because we still ain't even done with the picks yet. I'm over here like, and we still talk about Tommy DeVito being the Patriots. They ain't going to win. So
that's your fault.
Yeah, look.
Jacksonville at Houston.
This is sidetrack too.
Jacksonville at Houston. I'm going to go Jacksonville.
I'm riding with Houston.
I'm riding with Houston as well.
And as much as I'd love to see C.J. Stroud do his thing and prove me right later on, I'm still taking Jacksonville. I like T-Law better.
All right. Cleveland at Denver. I got Cleveland.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Y'all know who I've been riding with for the last month.
I got Denver.
Let's ride. Let's ride. Keep riding that money, Russ, until you can't ride it no more. Who you got, Will?
What is it again? Sorry, I got distracted. Somebody texted me.
Cleveland at Denver.
Oh, Cleveland at Denver. Shit, Denver's been playing a lot better, but that Cleveland defense is crazy. Shit.
Cleveland
I'm gonna go
decisively.
Denver. The quarterback situation is a little issue. I'm gonna go Denver.
Okay, Jake.
Cleveland
What's
decisively.
going on?
Okay.
Kyrie in the building.
The
Russ thought he's
at the Cardinals.
Russ thought he's been going against some tough defenses lately. He ain't seen nothing yet.
You said Rams Cardinals?
Yep.
Cardinals.
That's kind of what I was trying to.
Cardinals are gonna do Cardinal things. They're gonna win a game they shouldn't win.
I got the Cardinals as well.
Yeah, no, I think that this is that. I believe from what I've seen, which was 2 weeks ago, that the Rams are about as healthy as they've been. So I'm going Rams. Even though Kyler's been balling out ever since he came back, these 2 weeks back, he's been looking fun.
This is tough, man. Can I pick a draw?
Yeah, you get 4 points for it if you're right.
I'm going to go Rams. I want to go Cardinals so bad, but I'm going to go with the Rams because I got to go with my gut. I'm going to go Rams.
Chiefs at the Raiders.
Chiefs.
I'm going with the Raiders. Something
My
to look
man
at out
going
there.
Antonio Pierce.
Yep.
The boys.
You get to see the rekindled rivalry of Max Crosby and Patrick Mahomes. But I think Patrick Mahomes is more than pissed off. I think he's going to be laser dotting passes to where that if they drop these passes this week, they're going to be getting cut. So give me the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, Mahomes needs to invoke his inner Brady and inner Belichick for Andy Reid, and they need to literally fire anybody who keeps dropping passes like this. Their entire roster dropped passes last week.
And fucking Scantling's the first one out.
Yeah. Scantling.
The first one and the
And
last one.
I want to give Patrick Mahomes a live apology because I was a dumbass that went straight up at him and said that pass was a little overthrown. You know
You're out
what?
of your
That
mind.
pass couldn't have been thrown any better after seeing a second view of it.
He couldn't have handed it to him. He couldn't have handed it to him cleaner.
No, you're absolutely right, Will. I'm going to give that to you 100%. I was wrong. It's just the angle that I saw. It looked like Scantling had to jump out for it, and if it would have been a little less on it, he would have been fine. I go back and I watch the replay. I was like, bro, he didn't even need to jump. That's ridiculous.
He'd have fell right into the end zone if he caught it.
Yep.
Hey, man, you got to catch that. More of the story. You got to catch that football, man, no matter what time it is. You got to catch that. I ain't trying to hear that stuff. Y'all got magnetic gloves that make the ball stick. If you ain't wearing that for that type of game in that weather the other night, then yeah, you asked out, homie. So I 100% blame the wide receiver for that.
Yeah.
Who'd you take to?
But I got people in the chat talk about Raiders. They're gonna win. Chiefs. I'm gonna be real. This kind of looks like something because I want the Chiefs to flounder, but I don't think they'll flounder, man. Matter of fact, give me the Raiders, man, just for GP, man. I don't really care, man. I got to cook more.
They still trotting O'Connell or whatever his name is out there. They're not. No, I'm not buying.
Damn. So 2 got the Raiders. Will and Jay got KC.
Yes, sir.
All right. Buffalo at Philly. Give me Philly.
Give me the fly, Eagles fly, baby. Best wide receiver in the game.
Damn.
That's what?
Best wide receiver in the game.
No.
Buffalo. Damn, this is. I'm gonna go Buffalo.
You better not disrespect.
I'm gonna go Buffalo in this one.
It's not disrespectful to not put him at number 1 when he's not number 1.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Buffalo in this one, man. I'm gonna go Bills in this one.
Will?
Say what?
Buffalo or Philly?
Oh, Philly.
All right. Baltimore at the Chargers.
Did I pick an upset for this?
D-Moore.
I did not.
That's what I'm going.
Yeah, I got Baltimore.
I did not. I'm going Baltimore on this one.
Oh man, Sunday night in Los Angeles. Justin Herbert on the helm.
Primetime game.
I'm gonna go Baltimore.
It's actually not a shitty Sunday night game for once either. I feel like we've been getting those all year.
Well, it makes up for this shitty Monday night game. No offense, Bree, if you still on. But Chicago at Minnesota. More so because of Chicago. Justin Fields is playing.
Give me Minnesota.
Yeah. And we don't have a reason to say that they've got the curse of Kirk Cousins because he ain't playing.
Right.
Be real with you, man. I'm be real with you. Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears in the showdown. I like Josh. Josh is my guy, but I like what the Bears did last week. I mean, they failed to win the game, but I like what they did with Justin Fields back. I can kind of see the same thing happening on Monday night. Give me the Bears over the Vikings on Monday Night Football.
My man loves his Bears.
Is this the week that Justin Jefferson's supposed to come back? Hasn't been?
No, he's not coming back.
No.
From reports, Justin doesn't want to come back. He says, obviously, all football players going to say this. Injuries, taking care of it is more important than going out there and fucking yourself up again. And I agree with Justin 100%. Just let people be real. Just say you're not coming back. I'll be real with that. Just say you're not coming back.
No, I'm perfectly fine with that because he's due a bag. So why go out there and get more injured? I'm still taking the Vikings, though, with that being said.
All right. We locked in, fellas.
I got to get going. Happy
Giving everybody, appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody. Y'all have a wonderful day, y'all. Peace.
You better send me a plate playing with you. Shout out to everybody tuning in today, man. Parlay Perspective on a Thursday. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Get your fancy lineups in. Get your food ready. If you say one time that the food's gonna be done at a certain time, make sure the food's done at that certain time. Because for anybody traveling, anybody coming at that exact time to eat and they ain't ready yet, yeah, that ain't cool. And be safe, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And buy me something for Black Friday. Other than that, man, great show, great week, man. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
Yeah, get yourself a new TV. Stay thankful. Thanks for being part of the podcast this morning on this lovely Thanksgiving day. I believe Alice's restaurant's about to start here in 10 minutes, so I got to get rolling as well.
Shout out to you fellas, man. Our first Thanksgiving show. We had a blast doing it. Also, shout out to we had quite a bit of people hung out with us today. Shout out to Maurice, Anthony, Marie, Cedric, James, Chris, Nino, Bree, Lewis, Bobby, Daryl, and Kari. Appreciate it, K-Rob. If I forgot anybody, my apologies as always. But other than that, go eat, sleep,
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa. My man too said we out of here.
Follow this podcast and others on STWF-TV, the Podcasting Network. wherever you get podcasts.